Hey guys, just another video here just to show you the Xbox 360 surround sound 5.1 Pioneer system, technically called the HTS-GS1. So I suppose firstly I will show you the way I have it set up, and then I'll just go through the bits and pieces of it. It's pretty simple, but it's really good. The sound is amazing. Okay, so I'm doing this video as well for I think it's Bull 1991. Asked some questions about this, and just thought it'd be better to do a video. So anyway, okay, so you can see here I've got the TV set up with the 360 just below here with the Apple TV on top. First is the display. You can turn it on here. Power on. It's got volume controls here, audio input and surround sound. Pretty easy to use. It comes on, it's already preset to 360, so I have this running off an optical cable that goes down here. Well, this is the data cable that goes into the back. Everything runs off the subwoofer, which is here. If you can see the panel I have just here, I have all the wires in there. So this cable goes down from here and up into here and then around to the back of the subwoofer. Now in behind here we have all the panel for all the wires. This is the cable which comes from the display. It goes in back here. It's not USB or anything, it's just an individual type cable. All the wires, which is really good, are color coded with this plastic. You can see purple here, there's green and red and everything. Each one of them corresponds to a speaker, which means that, you know, there's not guessing where you're supposed to put the wires, and every speaker is calibrated properly to either the left back or the front or whatever. So that's really good. You can see here I have an optical cable. This is the one that goes to the, well actually, you know, at the moment it's in the back of the 360. This actually has two optical ports on the back, one dedicated to 360 and one also dedicated to another source. I just use the one at the moment and alternate it between the Apple TV and the 360, simply due to the fact that I never use both of them at the same time, so I figured what's the point of buying a new one. But if you want to get another optical cable, you can, and it'll work perfectly. You know, I think that's the best way to do it. Optical sound signals are. I've always used it and I've always found it to be the best. It's also got a FM receiver here for radio, which is perfect. No issues with sound quality whatsoever. There's a cable in for like headphone jack if you want to get the I think it's aux cable, is it, where you've got the white and the red. It's just around the back there. I don't know if you can see any of that, but here's all the wires. I mean, there's the power cable. Oh, the power cable actually. This is interesting because I live in Ireland. I'll get that in a minute. But there's actually a fan built into this as well. I don't know if you can see that around the back here. You can see the where the fan is, and that's really quiet, but you can hear it sometimes. But it's pretty quiet. But it's nice to know that you have that in there, keeping everything cool and, you know, keep going. The wires are pretty standard. You know, this cable here is, like I say, the data cable, goes down through here, and I mean, I think the slickest thing about this, you know, aside from the fact that it looks so cool, is the actual display and how neatly that fits in with the 360. The blue light, I don't know, I would have preferred this actually in green to match the 360, but I think the reason it is blue is because this is just a variation on the other GHS speaker systems, which is exactly the same, just not in the 360 design. And let's move that out of the way. This doesn't work, by the way. If anybody else has had any problems pairing their 360 headset to their 360, I only got this last week and it never ever worked, but I got it as a present. Didn't keep the box, and yeah, it doesn't work. I mean, the unit itself powers on fine, and you can see it there, you know, no problem. But and it fits perfectly and everything looks fine, but it just doesn't pair with the 360. If anybody has any ideas how to fix that, or if it's the 360 itself, I don't know. If you could let me know, that'd be great. Anyway, back to this. Yeah, again, I would have liked it to be green, but it's blue, so what can you do? But still, it looks, I mean, this looks so good. And this is what I loved about this. As soon as I seen this, I wanted this, and for a long time. And I actually got on eBay in the end from the US for, it was so really good price. I think if I had bought it from the UK or even in Ireland, it would have cost me about €380. But I got it from the US, postage and packaging included, for €200, which is 100 and something dollars. Is so good. Someplace in California, Deal Yard, I think it was called. I got it from. The remote control. Oh yeah. Here's the remote control. I don't know if you can see that there. You know, you've got the. Hey, sorry about that. Just had to stop it for a sec. Anyway, yeah. So the remote control, it's pretty big, as you can see, but again, it fits perfectly with the 360. You've got the colored buttons there. You've got, I don't know if you can see that, Y, X, A, and B. You know, you've got the an info button here, blah blah blah. Like I said before, Windows Media Center, don't use it. Xbox 360 turns it on. See it now? There we go. Turns it on. Opens it up. Shit. Civilization. And turns the receiver off, and also turns the 360 off. And there you go. So you can turn the receiver on with the remote control, and it's back on. Yeah, okay. So basically, that's the remote control. You pull this bit down here, and there's loads of more buttons here. You can use this to control your TV also. I don't. You just got to set it up. There's loads more buttons here. Surround. So I don't use any of it simply due to the fact that I think the sound is perfect anyway. That's remote control. Okay, the cabling that you get with the speakers is actually really good. It's really long, and it's really good quality too. I've had a surround sound system before this, which wasn't that great. But this is, I'm glad to say, is really good. You get enough of it for me to. This is the unit here. You know, here, and I had to bring these wires all the way back around here, down over here, around this way, and back to here, and then also over here. And there was loads left. They give you more obviously for the back speakers, so be careful with that. Make sure you know which ones you're putting up. The front speakers again, you know, you can see them, pretty small, pretty slick. You can see the color coding at the back there, like I told you. The red wire end tip goes into the red socket in the subwoofer. I ran these through the wall. Just think it looks better when you don't have wires hanging down. One thing I just want to show you before I finish is the, where's it gone? It's okay, I found what I was looking for. It's this you get with it, which is really cool. You put this into the back when you start up your speaker system. This is a microphone, and what it does is you put this in the position that you're going to be sitting in. So you put it there, you run the wire, which is pretty long actually, back around here, stick it in, and there's a mode on the remote control. It's called calibrate, or what's it called? MCACC. I don't know what it means, but it's there, and it gives a load of noise from each different speaker. You just let it run. It takes about 2 minutes, and it finishes up, and it calibrates the sound so that they're pointing. Everything's pointing exactly to that point in the room each time you turn it on, which you know, I think is pretty cool. I mean, I've never seen another speaker system that does that. Certainly, you know, not one that's cool. So anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. If you have any more questions or whatever, just stick them on YouTube and I'll try and answer them, or I'll be doing some more videos lately on a few other things, just in case anyone has any questions. So thanks for watching. Bye.